stay on North Congress Avenue.
Well, I'm doing the Uber thing at night. They got me a night light. Then you can see my face. I'm going to pick up a pizza and deliver it.
Just ahead, turn right to stay on North Congress Avenue.
Adjusting all these phones is getting on my nerves, and GPS and everything else. It's like, hey, how do you get it right? I know, I gotta put on the damn seatbelt. It's beeping there too.
Turn right to stay on North Congress Avenue.
She's still talking too loud. She's annoying. She's always yelling at me. Tell me, turn left, turn left. And then when I turn right, she's like, hey, you went wrong way. So, with that, if I ever meet that girl, I will choke her. But, anyways, that wasn't where I was going with all this. I was just going to take you for a ride. I did, however, just a few minutes ago, run across a woman who was standing in the middle of the road that had a sign, you know, homeless, need help. And, you know, I don't mind helping anybody out if they need it. What I can't figure out is she was probably dressed better than me. I mean, she had a little, like, tennis outfit on, skirt. She looked plain, neat, and then she was talking, and I thought, well, maybe she's crazy, she's talking to herself. And then I realized, no, she's got a Bluetooth in her ear. And I thought, you know, back in the day, I remember when the people that were begging for money tried to look poor.
West Atlantic Avenue using the right lane.
They put in effort to try to look like they really needed something rather than walking around. And I don't know if that's what she did. Maybe she stuck the cell phone in her pocket so nobody would see she had it. And of course, I know everybody says, well, you get government cell phones, they're free. Well, I don't get a government cell phone. So if you figured that much out, you ought to be able to figure out how to get a paycheck too. Yeah. But as all that goes, I just thought, well, I'm not in the right lane to give you money. That was as good excuses I could come up with for the moment. But I was like, I can't bring myself to hand somebody that's got a Bluetooth and a cell phone just, yeah, you look pretty damn needy there. You know, and at least, you know, they ought to be skinnier than some of these guys down here. It's like, yeah, hungry. Dude, you ain't been hungry in a while. I can tell, no doubt. I hate to say it, but yeah, there's some of them that look the part, but there's some of them that it's like, there's no damn way. I'm just not buying it. And I'm not trying to be a mean person, but I mean, you know, if you weigh 300 pounds, you're not going hungry very often if you manage to maintain. But, anyways, it's so funny what you see as you ride along. Some of it's pretty funny, some of it's pretty crazy, some of it's downright spooky. People ain't right. Oh, man. But anyways, I was just cruising along. Thought I'd talk to you for a minute. It's better than talking to myself.
Turn right.
Even though it's a lot like talking to myself. Because I'm the only one here, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I might need mental help. But anyway.
Turn right, then turn left.
Would you like me to turn right and then turn left? Oh man, there it is. La Bamba. Spanish food. Guess what? I didn't turn left and I didn't turn right. Oh well.
Just ahead, make a U-turn to stay on West Atlantic Avenue using the left lane.
I love a U-turn. Florida's full of them.
Make a U-turn to stay on West Atlantic Avenue.
See, she's always telling me what to do, especially when I screw up. You don't have to repeat it half a dozen times. You're right, I drove right by it. A lot of these places down here you get one shot at. If you miss that turn in, you gotta go 5 miles past it to come back to it. It's ridiculous. There's a median everywhere. But they are really nice medians. They've got palm trees in them, a lot of money, a lot of time. One thing about Florida, it is a pretty state. They've put more money into landscape in their yard. They don't have much of a yard, about 25 feet by 25 feet. They just have a little old spot over there beside each house, but every one of them's got palm trees, and looks like somebody spends all day every day just working on them. Ooh. And I love this. Apparently, every night I get this text. It says, Hendersonville is very busy right now. If you'd wish to dash, simply open the app and hit dash now. It just kills me. I get that every night. I checked the other night. I was 963 miles from Hendersonville, Tennessee, and yet I guess they needed help so bad they wanted me to just, drop what I was doing and run up there. But I guess I should have reserved a spot when I didn't show up for the next 18 hours. They would have gotten the hint, but I have no idea how they managed to.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn to stay on West Atlantic Avenue using the left lane.
I know. See, that's what happens when you pass something. You get to make a U-turn so that you can make a U-turn so that you can come back to your original turn. All right, there it is. I see it. We're going to do it this time. At some point, we're actually going to get this food.
Make a U-turn to stay on West Atlantic Avenue, then turn right.
And every time I make a U-turn, I always have that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da Batman. Because I always like doing them like. I really prefer if I hear rubber screeching. That's when you know you've made a good U-turn. Okay. I'm finding the door. All right. Well, hang on a minute. All right. I got their food, and I'm going to deliver it now. This is going to take a little bit. It's not too bad this time of night. The biggest problem with Florida, it'll say $10 for 5 miles, and then you look down over at it and it's like the 5 miles is 48 minutes. How in the hell? Nobody knows what the speed limits on any of the roads down here are, because you never get that fast. There's no reason to even waste your time worrying about it. If you get up to 45 for more than a mile at any road, then you're going to come to a screeching halt by either red lights or some idiot pulling out in front of everybody. Those people in the Tesla-cles. Yeah, I call them a Tesla-cles because everybody that drives one is a nutsack. And or belongs in one. Let me tell you, these people get sideways. Look, if you can't drive a car that uses gas, just because we put you in a Malibu Barbie doll
trail using the right lane
car, we put you in some kid's car with an electric battery on it, doesn't make you any better of a driver. If you're going to get sideways in every parking lot, just don't drive at all. I mean, I've had more of those people just like be sideways and blocked off, and it's like they're pulling up and pulling back, and just they can't drive. And I don't know if it's just a few of them that I've run across, but there's a lot of Teslas down here. I guess they have time to stay. If you're rich, I guess you got time to wait for it to charge. It's not like you're doing anything. I come around here in this place. This is the Boca area, and it's kind of like, probably a step or so beneath, like West Palm Beach and stuff like that. But it's barely a step down. There's a lot of money. It's a really nice place. It's been fun hanging out here, and the tips have been good. The tips for Uber, but the tips or at least the payout for DoorDash sucks. And they're like going, well, you're getting an offer every 45 minutes. I don't know if there's just that many DoorDashers down here, or if they're just not that many people order it, and they order Uber instead, because Uber, I can't stop, and DoorDash, you can't hardly get a job, anything to do. So I'm going to start keeping up with that too on my chart, on my map, so that, you know, because if you're going to travel, it looks like you're going to need to have two different ones. I would be dead. I'd starve to death on DoorDash here. I'd have to either go further north, further south, somewhere. But this zone here, they don't use it. It's dead all the time. So, oh well. I'm about to make it to my destination. And these guys can pay me. Oh, and I'm using Uber now. I thought, well, now that I'm using Uber, I didn't even get one of the cards with it, so I've been using DoorDash, and I pay my expenses with the money I make off of it, which I need to be making a little bit more than what I'm making here. I'm not getting it, and then the rest, in the Uber money, trying to roll it over into my bank account so that you know, pay all the bills, like car payment, insurance, stuff like that. So it's kind of neat to have, or nice to have two different accounts going, instead of all your money going into one spot. It's easier for me to spend if I know where it's at. It's like, I got $1 left. Spend
In a
it.
quarter mile, turn left on Flavor Picked Road using the left lane.
Alright, Flavor Picked Road. I'm almost there. I turn at the light. Let's try not to miss it. We done missed the restaurant. Let's try not to miss the customer's house.
Turn left on Flavor Picked Road.
And we got a red light. Oh God. Do like the cash cab and do a red light challenge. I should have had some trivia questions wrote down. Next time I will. And that way, every time we get to a red light, we'll see who can answer the question. But as it is, I wasn't that prepared. I'm just trying to make this. I was going to let
New
y'all
message from Raymond G.
text me
Text
when you're at the gate.
Okay,
Looks like we're texting Raymond at the gate.
Text me when you're at the gate.
All right, I get it. How many times you got to tell me? I tell you what, that little slut's kind of bossy.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Bridgeridge Drive.
I try not to worry about the left or the right. I can't remember. I get confused, so I just look at the arrow. It's going out.
Turn left on Bridgeridge Drive, then turn right. Turn right, then turn right on Bridgeridge Drive.
Text me when you get to the gate. I got a better idea. Just text me the code number. Have arrived. I'm at the gate. Oh, I'm not stuck in traffic. No. Pushed one button too much.
Access granted.
Oh.
Access granted.
Look at that. It's like magic. Okay. Okay. This probably takes me back going stuck in traffic. I thought you were at the gate. A lot of gate traffic, I guess. Okay, people.
Turn right on Santa Maria Avenue, then drop off.
Look at that.
Okay, let me know when you're next in line.
No. See, now he thinks I'm stuck in traffic at the gate.
Okay,
That was-
let me know when you're next in line.
Okay. Oh.
Drop off.
Uh-oh. 50. They don't, oh, 5314 right there. Then I gotta correct that.
Raymond G says, meet at door. First floor. Leave it next to the door. Raymond G says, meet at door. First floor.
I'm gonna
Leave it next
let
to
you
the
go
door.
before this dude drives me in you nuts. I'll get him. All right. Have a good one. See you later, my beaches.